Hey everyone, welcome to another part of Disco Elysium. I hope you're enjoying these videos, and if you are, please do remember to hit like, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and leave a comment. The comments really help these videos get shared and let me know that you would like to see more of this on the channel. Thank you. Morphy holy moly. Corpus canema. Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. Oh, this is what we heard pulling up. Right at the start of the game. Open the door. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. Run your fingers over one of the steering levers. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Pick up the radio. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye, and then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static. This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you? Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant. Connect me to the 41st Precinct. I have something to report. Just a second, officer. She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar. 10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle smoking with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas, the radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop. Cops know relay code. 10-4, Station 41. I've got urgent business. 10-4, what's your status? Over. Just reporting in, over. 10-8, state your message, sir. Turn it up a little bit. I am in dire need of financial assistance. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. 10-4, your badge should have most of your personal details. Look over that, over. I don't have it. My badge. The lieutenant's eyes go wide. But you said... He shakes his head. Never mind. 10-9, over. My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain, over. Is it him? A dry voice asks in the background. What does he want? Says he lost his badge. He needs to report it. What? He lost his badge? Who is this? This is Communications Officer Jules Purdue, sir. Over. The other one. You mean your partner? What is he saying? He's asking who you are. I'm his goddamn partner. It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vic Mayer, sir. Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge? The man in the background sounds like he's losing his patience. Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen, who do you think? It's Officer Dick. He tries to speak through laughter. Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity. Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you. Ha ha, officer lost his badge. Ha ha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically. Oh god damn it, is he fucking kidding? This whole station's gonna be dicked for this. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over. Mullen dicked us. Come on, tell him to stop. This is serious. He's asking you to stop. He says this is serious. Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer concurs losing your badge is serious. Over. Can we move on? I just want to get it reported. Be done with it. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over. Fuck me, Mac. Come here. You got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge. What's going on? Super Cop here lost his badge. He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment? He asks you to please stop saying that he lost his badge. Why? Did he find it? The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter. Sergeant Torson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over. Oh, we failed. You don't have a comeback, sorry. It's hard to think like this. He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. You can hear laughter in the background. Enough! I've got things to discuss. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that over. The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you. New heights, even for Captain Sober. Ask him. The speaker gasps for air. Ask him if he lost his gun, too. The room roars with laughter. Sergeant Torson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over. Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Oh, God. It's not here. I don't have my gun? No, it's gone. It's not fucking on you. Necktie. Don't sweat it. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over. I feel like the necktie is like Gobbo. Oh. 10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over. Convince them you didn't lose your gun. Say nothing. So we have a 42% chance. I mean, whatever. I lost my gun, so what? Lying over the phone. It's easy to say it like it's the truth and it becomes it. Of course I didn't lose my gun. He says he didn't. Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it. Track down your gun. We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. Do you need further assistance? Listen, I've actually lost my gun as well. 10-4. I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days. Over. I am in dire need of financial assistance. 10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but what does he want now? He's asking for money. Is he fucking kidding? I don't think he is. Don't give that asshole anything. He's just going to drink it all. Alright. The operator turns back to you. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. It's paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money. He says it's important to the case. He isn't getting a red cent, you can tell him that. Request denied, sir. Over. Alright, no funds. We're not begging. Anything else? 10-10. Transmission completed. Standing by. 18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidou. Around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages and hair trimmed short. What's going on here? Did something happen? She asks, startled. Jean Vic Mayer turns to her and says, what happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even. Mac, the Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance. Suddenly, he interjects. Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me. The tall ginger on his right still has tears of laughter in his eyes. Mac's right, this was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was... Bites down his knuckles. Enough. He shouts across the room. The commotion dies down. All eyes turn to him. None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us. God damn this. She looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There is a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks. We must help him. Yeah, how do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning? Get him on the carrot juice? He's a lost man. I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't... The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed. Mac, man the door. He gestures Torsen to block the doorway and then turns to Minot. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better, I want to get worse. Those were his words. He sighs heavily and turns to address the room. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together. Old boy lights another cigarette and says, I guess I can hold off on the report for a few days. Yo, police buddies have got our back. Good. He turns to the others. Everybody, nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Get back to work. Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage. Pick up the radio again. This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Connect me to a civilian. Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. What's her number, officer? Let's go to the body. We'll come back to this. I'm done with the radio for now. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. Pull out toolbox. Pull out the toolbox. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized. Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools like some men. He's clearly a little protective of his tools, but what can you do? Work is work. Take the pry bar. Feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. Take the chain cutters. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. Take the flashlight. Robust, weatherproof, well made, police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. Put it back. What is this machine? This is the Cupris Kanema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you like. Motor carriage. Something bad with motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat. Huh. What's this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage? Nothing. Probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with carefree lollygagging. Oh boy. Can we turn it on? Drive it somewhere? No, I'm afraid not. He straightens his spine. We have a murder case on our hands. This must be what woke me up when you arrived. Yes, sorry about that. It does have a rather distinctive engine sound. He says it with very badly concealed pride. Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages? The Corpus Motor Corps does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes. Look around in the cabin again. Tap on the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat. No use pressing the heat button, he says and jingles his keys. It won't start without the ignition. Key. Translation, we're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation, don't even think you can drive my MC. Close the door. Alright, let's get to this body. Through the hole, right? Speak to these other people later. Through the sunk line. What's this? A buzzer? Electronic doorbell. Wow, that's a lot of things that I can ding. Let's go through. Ba 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 ba. Blah 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 blah. Ruffian. Oh, there it is. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Oi.
Kono's got this!
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, never could be Kuno.
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick!
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene. Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig! Shit's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good, joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. Juicy what now? I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kono's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kono know what a rake is? Kono's not guarding it!
Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a knock. Oh my god.
Fuck no! Kono doesn't buy that shit! Fucking entrapment shit!
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He throws another rock.
He's calling us f***s, Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright! Entertain the Kono! Show me what you got! What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got!
I gotta ask, who is Kuno? Kuno's Kuno, pig. The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. You refer to yourself in the third person. The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person. He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence. Watch out, Kuno, he's trying to fiddle you. He's going to put his hands on you. The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm. The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard. Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape! Help. The boy joins in. He's got the Kuno! Help! I'm not doing anything, see? Everybody, please! He's digging his dick out! Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid! Pigs are hurting Kuno! Somebody, please! It's full blast now! The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez. Oh, man. Are you high right now? Shut him down. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. Physical instrument. Shut him down. 58% chance. Yes! Bam! Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling. Kuno feels it. This was no light tap. The disorientated 12-year-old is trying to get his bearings. You made me do this. You did this to yourself. No, officer, you did this. The lieutenant breaks his silence. Get yourself together. For heaven's sake, he thinks, this has gone too far. Don't make this any worse than it is. Get back to questioning the kid. Okay, pig. He's no longer wearing his demonic grin. Something happened. The punch made him calmer. If this act was about him trying to establish dominance over you, it's safe to say things didn't go as he planned. Kuno knows how to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything, he declares with pride. The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor. Okay, pig, talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. He brushes the dirt off his pants. The fuck you want? You respect me now? You're dreaming, pig. That's not how this shit works. A little, but don't expect anything to change. Don't let him dominate you, Kuno. Fuck his fat ass. Empathy, legendary. Figure out what's going on with this kid. Low, 28%. Oof. Oof. You may retry it. It's a white check. Let's try it. So 1-1 always loses. 6-6 always wins. We, like, don't have terrible empathy, but that's a low chance. Let's roll. Shit. He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. He's been here for some time, too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful. Hey, Kuno, think you can turn the Kuno down for a moment? Let's talk like normal people. Trying to fuck at the Kuno, trying to fuck at me, trying to fuck. He spits fast. Kuno only gets higher. It's faster, faster, faster. Can't take the Kuno. Stay out of the reactor. Kuno gonna fuck you up. She pumps her bony fists in the air. Up, up, up. Normal is not what we got here. You gotta work with what you have for now. The body, what do you know about it? Shitload, pig. What's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Kim, help me out here. What do we do now? If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, the usual. You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind. Alright. Who is he? Kuno's fuck gimp. He picks up a rock. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice. Do you know how it got up there? Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down, so you didn't see it happening. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. He puffs himself up. Kuno wasn't regional. Okay, where did you go then? I don't know, some fucking... He looks around trying to come up with something. Mesk, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City. There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel. That's a fictional city name. Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to? Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame. It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The city of rage. That's it, and it's not lame. Lame. That's the name of Kuno's city, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that. Seen anyone suspicious around? Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno. Yeah, you tell him. Slurs! More on that later. Right now, let's talk about something else. You're testing Kuno's patience here. Get lost, slur. About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard? Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck you want with it. I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. He spits over his shoulder and looks back at you. More questions. Locked. Figure out what's going on. I guess you can come back to the conversation, because it was put skill points into empathy to open it. Ah, so if we level up, we get another roll. Cool, I like that. Holy shit, need a drink. Drying out. You haven't been in a gubber's head. Choo choo. Alright, crime scene. Okay, let's move on. Auto save. Let's do a manual save as well. Can I do a new one, or I have to... New save. Little shitty Kuno. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at this body. The hanged man. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. His body's been here for 7 days, I think. You seem to be holding your breath. Look down. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff, letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils. Let go of your nose without throwing up. Low chance. Do it. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. Let it out. Ugh. Probably make you feel better. You feel a great force wringing you from the stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. God. It's okay, happens to everyone. The lieutenant hands you his white handkerchief. Keep it up. Wipe your mouth, thanks. Ooh, a little gift. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. Where do we get that from? There's Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They have a small apothecary. If they don't, he points to the greenhouse. There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell. Having the ammonia is a modifier to the endurance check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them. Ah, okay. So we can go and get that and then do this again. Why is it so bad? Active decay. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one's judging. He's about to blow. The cop's gonna blow, Kuno. Leave. Okay, so I need to go and speak to that lady on the corner. Let's come back. Pukes. This game is amazing. If this keeps up like this, honestly, it might be one of my favorite RPGs ever. It's that good so far.
The RCM in Martinez? What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I got some questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some? Sure, I'm done with it. She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. What's this fuck the police business? Excuse me? She doesn't understand. She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning. The street sign says fuck the police. Point to it. Oh, she cranes her neck. I didn't write it. I'm just sitting here. What about the other sign? Pigs go home. Who are these pigs? I don't know anything about that either. I didn't write it. Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving. No need to worry, the lieutenant steps in. We're not saying you did. Well, I didn't. She leans back, shoulders relaxing. We need directions. Since the street sign's messed up, she nods. What do you need? What's in the north? The pier, the Cape Side apartment building, some more tenements, not a lot. What's east? The Harbour Gate, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A Frit store. What's south? Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast. It's broken, some kind of accident. What's on the other side? Just coast. There's a little fishing village and a fish market. Got closed down ages ago. What's west? She looks at the water, squinting. Just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. Thanks. No problem, she nods, brushing a fleck of soil off of her cheek. I won't hold you back. She wipes her brow with the canary yellow glove. Her gloves, you get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all. One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves? Those gloves aren't really my style. No, give me them. Sure, keep him. I've got another pair. She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Let's take a look, because we have a few things since then. So we've got gloves, +1 to interfacing, thick latex gardening gloves, and a classic canary yellow. Maybe you should retire, take up gardening as a hobby. It's worth a thought. Hands. Oh, they look terrible. The pen. A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes. A kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Unusually tasteful pin, produced to celebrate the St. Baptiste Summer Dinghy Race. It's the warm glow of a well-loved memento. It's only worth $3.20. I'm gonna just give that to her back. The handkerchief, given to you by Lieutenant Kitsuragi. One corner is adorned with lace and a tiny embroidered portiere. Ah, the ammonia, a thin glass tube wrapped in cotton netting used to treat fainting spells, produced by St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. Okay. So we have track down your gun, track down your badge, find booze, pay for damages, who made the call Sylvie, get a reality lowdown and inspect the body, sing karaoke and find some smokes. Damn, look at our partner's high jacket. Quite a little butt on him. Alright, now can we take a look? +1, I have ammonia. Halloweeny booty bits. Back for Halloween. Thank you so much for the 1069 peep scopes out. Thank you so much, Caroline, for the support. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Booty. Back to the Halloween one. Thank you so much. That's still a really low chance, even with the ammonia. So we currently have a +1 because of the ammonia. Let's try again. Let's get some angels. We're going to need it. Ah. So maybe you get a success because of the ammonia. Either way, I think that was a success right there. Nope. Okay. Maybe not. Sounded like a success. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore. Get a hold of yourself. You feel the lieutenant pat on your back rhythmically. The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on a solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You're facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. Why can't I keep it in? I've been a cop my whole life. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. He pats on your back again. Drive to station. Throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. You seem to be fine. I think I've lost my sense of smell. There's a pause. Not being hungover helps too. This isn't fun. I don't want to be a policeman anymore. Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it, and now that you have, he withdraws his hand from your back and looks you in the eye. Get your shit together. I don't want to get my shit together. Then the wall will turn away from you and leave you behind. My shit is together. Shake your head. No. Volumetric shit compressor. Thought gained. The lieutenant... No. The lieutenant's expression is stern and impenetrable. He points at you. You will get your shit together. You're sure this has not affected his impression of you in a good way? For a moment, the hanged man appears to smile. His lips are red like a clown's. Good. Bitch fight. Bitches are at it. Bitches about to kill each other, I think. The lieutenant pays no heed. We should go and do something else. Give it half an hour. Come back when you've gotten your act together. You've received a thought. Okay. Damn, still can't look at this thing. Alright, let's explore. See what's happening with our thoughts. So we're still working on Lonesome Long Way Home, an inexplicable feminist agenda. What's this new one? Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that, together. Compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that'll help. So that's quite literally a thought that you can research for 30 minutes to get your shit together. Nice. I don't think we have any spots at the moment, so we'll have to wait for the others to finish up. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Ladder is for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Someone trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Uh-huh. Gotta remember our tab to look at things. Perception site. Several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Get an exact count. Success. Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Go over them one by one. Standard work boots, steel reinforced toes. No 46. Number 46. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Hobnailed work boot. Standard work boot. 45 or 46. Which is it? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. Count more. Another standard work boot. An aberration, light as air, even pace. Same make of boot, but no 41. Male or female? Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. I'm pretty good at this, ain't I? You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the track burns in the middle of it in a strange, beautiful way. Count the rest. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. No 46. Number 46? I don't know what that's saying there. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. I love this, pulling apart the sort of the crime scene and reconstructing it in his mind is done really, really well. It's done awesomely. Birdie, thank you so much for the 45 months resub. Let's get some hype and some love in the chat. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you're doing well. Yet another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. How many? The lieutenant has been tracking your eye movements. 400 million. 8. I was pretty off then. I counted 20. Way off. Way. He takes his glasses off and cleans them. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. He points to his glasses. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? I think the light step seemed pretty out of the ordinary. Although that could be this little shit here. Woman or a kid? Don't think there's any way to be sure. Understood. Anything else? The heavy one. 200, he thinks for a moment. Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be dead man. He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely. One of them carrying him over. Possibly, yes. The lieutenant marks something down in his notebook. An aberration, one soul smoother than the other. Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul. Any ideas? Someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor. He thinks for a second. Or maybe a drummer. He regrets it the moment he says it. So, one of the people we're looking for is a drummer? No, it's not. Forget I said it. We're not looking for a drummer. He raises his index finger. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. Nod thoughtfully. We should keep our eyes open around traffic jams, see whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? Yes, prudent. The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook and reverts back to the tracks. How old do you think they are? A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the cooler? It's not impossible. How do you know? I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Revachol. 7 days below freezing the day before. The day of his hanging was the last warm day. Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago. What do you think happened here? What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to a tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. After they hoisted him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching. Indeed, they all stood in a row here and they looked at the tree. Ba-bow. Money! And some magnesium. Very nice. Very nice indeed. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Pile of etonite. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material etonite. Perception. Ooh, that's low. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? It's a low chance. Failure. Oh, and that damaged my morale. I've had too many failures, I guess. Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid palette. Easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling. What feeling? Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones. What is this? It's nothing. Someone left some roofing material. Fuck. I have to come back. Wait, have I... Hang on. Oh! I've leveled up! Oh my god, there I go. Not spending my points again. Ooh, okay, so what have we needed so far? We've got a skill point to spend. What do I do? Click this? Level up. Oh, no! Revert! No. I didn't want to put it there. Sorry. Okay. Empathy for the kid. Yeah, or I feel like maybe bringing up some of our motorics. Because they're quite low. Our savoir-faire is 0, although I think that's currently because of my clothing. My clothing has minuses on it. Difficult. You need skill points to unlock new thought slots. Unlockable, I see. Unlock a new slot to research the thought. Okay. I see. So I shouldn't just roll through all of these unless I really want to put them into my brain, huh? Shoot. Dude, look at this art. Holy fuck. In which case, doesn't volumetric shit compressor seem like a waste of a spot? A 30-minute simple thing? Bum 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 bum. Okay, let's go back. Let's have a little break to think about this. I'm not sure where to put it. I kind of like savoir-faire. Sneak under their nose, stone with immense panache. Cool for acrobats, thieves, unbearable show-offs. Urges you to be better than you are, urges you to be disco. Slip by others in samurai boxing style, tumble out the back with unexpected acrobatics. Enables you to move silent footsteps, to groove to a good beat, to lift useful evidence off perps without them noticing. Makes you a cooler cop whose athletic flair will certainly impress the citizenry. At high levels, it will make you the king of cool, which is as much to say the most stylish douchebag in Rebshol. Nobody will see you until you're ready to be seen, and then they'll get the full treatment, whether they want it or not. At low levels, you'll be a bumbling, feckless cop, unable to catch a pair of keys thrown at you by your partner without losing an eye. Take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Man, this is tough decisions. Visual calculus has been fun. I quite like the Inland Empire. I like this as a thought process a lot. Dreamers, paranatural investigators, mental creators. At high levels, it animates the inanimate. You have conversations with your clothing, conversations that may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character. How will you shape the cosmos? Like, that sounds amazing. We're currently at 5, which is why our tie is talking to us, I suppose. I'm going to think on this. Let's see what we really need before we do it. Can I come around here? No? Why can't I can't get around there? Is this like elevated? I think it might be elevated. Alright, let's come around this way. There's gotta be a way through. What's this? The letter R wears a crown on a ribbon below, a light above descending. This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. This kid got anything to say? Fuck a shit himself.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Kuno, I keep throwing up. I can't investigate the body at all. Yeah, like a fucking volcano, the kid is mimicking violent puking noises. Fucking pathetic. You're lucky you didn't die there. Maybe you got some advice for me? I mean, you're obviously handling it quite well. Yeah, Kuno's got some advice for you. The kid looks to his left, then to his right. He leans towards you. What are you, like, 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid? Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of Kunified non-vomiter. Kunified non-vomiter, here I come. That's right, turn your weakness into conceptual strengths. Try it again now. Well, that didn't work. I want to calm down, or you get another punch in the nose. I want to discuss the body with you again. Nothing. All right. I'm out of here, little punks. I'll be back. It's nearly noon. It's nearly time for me to find myself a little drink. A little drink of lunch. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do hit the like and leave a comment to let me know, especially on this one with it being Disco Elysium and a long playthrough. If you want to see more of this on the channel, you gotta let me know. Otherwise, come to the live stream, twitch.tv/MadMorph. We'll be playing some more of it there. I also want to thank the developers for sending us a key so we could take a look early. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.